usher in the republic and set the record straight. That's what I see.
I'll tell you what's really going on, okay?
Okay.
Somebody wants to step up and say, look, I'm going to back my currency by something tangible, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Since everybody on the planet knows China doesn't give the world markets on, as far as the major leaders of every respective country doesn't firmly believe in China's quote unquote miracle. So what the central bankers are doing, and this is all central bankers, they're saying, look, we know that the ball of string is unraveling. So what we're going to do is, as you mentioned, we're going to let China and back this currency that nobody's going to be using as a major source of trading right away. But it's going to be an experiment just to see what currency can we back up with a commodity that may or may not serve as a vehicle, right, to trade. Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's why I disagree with you. Because
that's okay. Let me hold on 1 second. Let me paint the rest of the picture, okay?
Okay.
And then you can give your scenario.
Okay.
I think what you're saying has a lot of validity in terms of somebody is going to experiment with the idea that we need to back a currency with a commodity.
But this is the problem. Let me say this. You missed my point earlier. Everybody. Okay, go ahead.
Wait 1 second. I mean, we're gonna all throw in, something. This is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
These currencies that are being implemented from everywhere to Australia to Canada and everywhere else,
mm-hmm.
they are backed algorithmically by mathematical computation that actually allow them to be valued properly. That's why Bitcoin and the blockchain technology is getting tens of billions of dollars from everyone on Wall Street, Silicon Valley, who has dollars to spend. That's why. Because inevitably, you're going to have a currency backed by something. But instead of making the transition right away to alternative digital currencies, which everybody can't grasp the concept right away. But yeah, if we just say, the yuan is a currency that we're going to be trying to experiment with.
Let me stop you for a second.
Your turn.
First of all, everybody has been back to us. So that's what you're going to get. Everybody else got something back in there for us. So it's not like...
Wait. Repeat that again. Everybody did
okay. So you're saying it. Let me correct myself to make sure I'm understanding you. You're saying you're doing this as an experiment to see how this goes. And what I'm trying to tell you, that's incorrect. Because every other country already has something back there. Iraq has oil. Iran has oil. Everybody got something but us. We're not putting anything up.
Okay. All right.
So it's not like it's an experiment. So what's going to happen, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen tomorrow. China goes through with this, every other country will be able to expand. That means, guess what's going to happen, Monty? You know those stores by your house like Walmart? Those shelves are empty. They won't be replenished because nobody's going to take our money. That's when we're going to have empty shelves. When you get ready to go and get some gas, once that gas pump is out of gas, you can't get any gas because guess what? Nobody's going to take our money. But everybody else is trying to beg at something to back their stuff that's going to put us as a third world country. But I think, I love this country and they love themselves. They're not going to go all the way down. They're doing this, in my opinion, deliberate so that your gas can be $7 over the weekend that's coming. Your bread could be $5. You know why they're doing that? So they can have total chaos, so that they can throw this election, where now you're in martial law that suspends all elections, and then that will give them an excuse to usher in the republic. And then they're going to say, well, guess what? Neither parties have been sufficed enough for the people. The Democrats, we're going to try something new. They're going to come in as if they're going to save us. Because they always create a problem, then they fix it. And as a result of all the atrocities that we put you through, we're going to give everybody a package and make everything all right. That's what they're planning to do.
Let me make sure I understand this, okay?
Okay, honey.
Now, on Wall Street, you got traders who trade trillions of dollars all over every day,
mm-hmm.
and I'm not quite sure whether or not I can see them immediately saying, look, we're going to settle in yuan because even though this thing has
It's
just
not
been...
settling in one. See, that's your
okay.
concept. It's not.
Okay.
See, this is what... Okay, clear... Okay, let me say this, baby doll. Listen to me.
What are they going to use?
Clear your head of the way you taught. What
Okay,
we're saying,
great.
say you got 200 countries. Everybody's got their stuff back but one.
Okay.
Everybody else is going on with their lives. They're doing business.
Okay.
The only thing that's going to hurt is us.
Okay.
I got a friend right now.
Okay.
Listen, I got a friend right now that they just pulled over. Guy wanted to buy a cup of coffee. He couldn't even use $100 bill for a cup of coffee. Nobody wants money because it's not.
Nobody wants the money.
No, because it's not back. This is paper. It's fiat.
It's been there for a long time, right?
That's right, and that's why they're getting away from it. That's the whole point. So my point is this. If everybody else goes on and living and trading and prospering, we're the ones sitting here. The only way we can trade this money is in country. After a while, we're going to need Japan, Thailand. We need those goods and services. If they don't take our money, we become a third world country. That's the bottom line.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, and so what I'm saying is, I'm thinking the reason that America did not spare us from going through without to come upon us is because they want this, because they want to call this martial law. They want to do this election. They need an excuse to usher in the republic. To do it now, people will say, oh, no, I want Trump. Oh, I want Hillary. But if you put a big chaos in front of them, people, like that time, they just want some relief. And anything will do, because right now so many people are angry, and then they're rushing the republic. Says we're going back under the original constitution. Blah blah blah. Don't forget. Don't worry, folks. All debt is forgiven. Blah blah blah. Let's start anew. That's what they're doing.
Well, just for argument's sake, I really have to say I don't see that playing out.
Okay, well that's fine. Let's just see. Nobody knows, but this is the way I see it.
No, there's a very good trick there, but at the same time, I'm looking at tens of billions of dollars, for instance, that banks are looking to plow into the blockchain and alternative currencies, and it seems like that the momentum of those investments would probably not be invested, deployed very well. If everyone knew we're not going to use it at all, you know what I mean? But
everybody knows that they're not going to use ours at all. They already know that they're not going to use it at all.
Right. Okay.
They already know that once we're out, we're out.
Okay.
So everybody knows it, but of course, like you say, most people don't because they got directed over here and over there, but they're doing other things secretly. There's a lot of things that's transpiring behind the back wall. But do know this. I don't think they want Hillary. I don't think they want Trump. I think this whole thing is a show. And this is going to be the time they're going to bring in that republic. They've been talking about that some time now. So in order to do it, how would they do it? They would have to usher in a martial law. And why do you think they're filling the countries with all these foreign troops? They're coming from, we got them here from Russia. We got them here from Norway. Why do you think? And let's not bring them here for a holiday. Matter of fact, a friend of mine who lives in Texas, her daughter was going with one of them. She didn't know he was one. So there's a lot of things happening. You just don't know because everything is not on mainstream TV, and it won't be.
Right.
So we'll just wait and see. But there's a master plan. But I tell you one thing, whatever, every one of us can die, America will stand. They're not going to let America die. We're going to always be here. So for them to allow this to happen, which we can essentially say they have, they haven't came on and said we're going to back it, so that means we're going to see hyperinflation. Why would you get people like that unless you have a plan? And our motto has always been create a problem and then
You know,
It's something to think about.
yeah, it is.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to
Sure.
say, and you know, we also have the new currency that has already been slated to be rolled out that they've been talking for some time called the Numero, which is supposed to be the combination of the Mexican dollar, the Canadian dollar, and the United States dollar. So this has been something that has been around. We've heard discussions about over a couple of years. You know, this is not something that we can say that's totally unexpected because this is information that bits and pieces have been out. Now, as far as those that are not accepting the new Chinese yuan, you have to consider that Brazil, Russia, India, and China have already decided that they would accept the yuan. This country, they are uniting to call themselves the BRIC, BRIC. And so those people that are dealing with the BRIC, the whole purpose of the BRIC being in existence is to take away the reserve currency status of the United States dollar by implementing...
I would like to ask BRICS with the S on it, South Africa.
Huh?
BRICS, BRICS.
Oh, yeah, right, the S on the end. Yeah, she's right. The S on the
Okay,
end,
and that would be South Africa, right. So that is to restore currencies to be backed by precious metals or resources, some sort of resources, tradable resources.
Okay, what strategies have you guys put in place, or have you been informing?
Wait a minute. Are you going to... Wait a minute. You know what? I think my little brother here got things twisted. He a little slicks to you. I got you. He's interviewing us, Dr. Anderson. I got him.
Now, look, you guys don't feel a commitment or obligation to tell people that, you know, there's very specific things that you should do? I mean...
Oh, we do that, but you can't... But one thing, my motto is this. I can teach you, but I can't learn you.
That's it.
That's fine. That's good enough. Right?
I can only open the door.
He talks to thousands of people. He's over the veterans, so he's getting about over 1 million that he actually is able to get involved with a month. And I do the best I can. So we're getting it out there, but even at that, everybody's not going to hear because guess what? Everybody's not interested. Now, did you see that post that I gave you on the chat room about the Pope? You read that. I've been posting that on and on. Very few are paying attention to that. See, you put it there, but you can't make them.
Oh, sure. Right. As long as you do your part, I mean, that's important. Sometimes we hear about these calamitous events, and we don't get a whole lot of specific guidance that people should be looking. You know, I hate to be a doomsday type of person, but you would think that there would be some very specific things that you probably want to do, even if not for your own family members, in terms of making sure that they protect their retirement or you know, whatever asset that they have, right?
Honey, that's gone. When you, maybe something I want to tell you about. Once it goes through, all retirement, Social Security, all that will be wiped out. This is why it's going to be replaced with that package that we were talking about earlier.
A package.
Monty, I'm coming out.
I heard what you said, a package, but that sounds like it almost implies that there's going to be like what do you call it, a package. Something that you get with,
it is. It is. It's the one that was set up for you by the fact of the matter they took the gold standard from.
That's what we've been talking about the whole time. The money attached to the birth certificate. Remember, Boo?
Right, exactly. Yeah. Well, look, I'm going to listen to my Bloomberg because the Asian markets have been open for 2 hours at least. And this has got to be a leading headline because...
Well, I tell you, we'll keep talking for a little while. If you hear something, come back and...
Oh, yeah. If you I'm going to check back in with you guys. I want to see what they're talking about, what's going on in Asia, because there's definitely got to be some major stories behind this, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Anybody else want to say something?
No, I think we've had a very long show today because we've gone almost 200 minutes.